Well, hey man, I know you guys don't need an introduction, you know, motherfuckers probably know who you are. But anyways, guys, this is El Compa Negro. You might have heard of him or not. Jesse Flores, Jesus Flores is the manager, guys, and I'm very excited. Stoked actually to have you guys in here. I know you guys have some very interesting, you know, stories to tell as your beginnings, how you fucking got to meet each other, and where you're going, man. So earlier we were talking about you first met each other via Xbox.
Yeah, bro, he was kicking my ass, bro. And Call of Duty, which was it? Well, Black Ops 4.
Yeah,
Black Ops 4, bro. See, the thing is, he was whipping my butt, bro. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I never really like used to play Call of Duty. Like, I played like Modern Warfare. Like, what is it? Modern Warfare or what?
MW3? MW2 was the OG one.
Yeah, that one too. I played it a little bit, but I didn't like it, bro. Cause I'm of a person that likes graphics, bro. Like that shit looks cartoonish, you know.
Yeah.
Like even Black Ops 4, even the new Black Ops looks cartoonish. That's why I don't really play it that much. But like this dude, like I swear, I thought he was cheating, bro. Like I thought he was cheating because he would
respond.
He would just run, and it wouldn't even look like he would aim. It would just like he would run by me, and then I would drop dead. And then like I would spawn, like by the time like I would spawn, like after like you know they gives you like a little countdown and you spawn again, he would run around the map, and then like I spawn again, and bam, I'm dead again. And it's the same dude, Flight Mob, and then like I would see him, I was like, I would fucking flick here. I literally was sitting there like watching the kill cams too, like as he was killing me, and I'm like, dude, like how's he doing it? Like he's running, and then like he kind of like it's like he turns around while running that way and shoots me, like, and I was like, every time he would kill me, every time he would kill me. Well, I used to smoke, bro, like a lot, bro, like a lot of bud.
Anymore?
So not anymore. I kind of laid off on it, but I used to smoke a lot of bud, bro. So I was high as fuck, bro. So every time he would kill me, me not knowing that this fool could hear me, bro, I'm like, what the fuck? Like just going ham, bro. But I was having fun at the same time, bro, because that's just a game, you know what I'm saying? And like I told this fool like. And well, I guess when the lobby, like the match was over, like on that one, it throws you back all in the same lobby, you know, people to shit talk each other, fool. And I told this fool, like, hey, fool, like, hey, like, I'm just letting you know, bro, like, no hard feelings, bro, like, I ain't got nothing against you, bro, I'm high as fuck, bro. But like, I was like, hey, bro, add me, bro. And I guess this fool didn't really want to add me, so he's like, nah, bro, because I suck, bro. So he's like, nah, you add me. And I was like, this is never gonna fucking add me back, bro. So I just added him, bro. And like me invitó a un match, bro, and then like we're talking and shit, and then like I forget like what we were talking about, but then
I asked you, I said
cause I kept saying the N word.
Yeah, he kept saying nigga.
And I sound like a Latino.
Confuse you a little bit.
Yeah, I sound like a Latino on
via the
I just sound like a Latino in
Period.
general, bro. So he's thinking like, bro, like that's why he asked me like, bro, what race are you, bro? Cause he's like. Some people get offended when
you ask them that question.
No, when you're saying the N-word and you're not black, you know?
Definitely.
So yeah, definitely. Like that's a big ass controversy all the time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you not? I laugh at it, bro, because like I don't even really care about that.
It's
like,
kind of like
it's just a word.
You're crying about
it's
something that's maybe not that deep, especially within the context of the neighborhood.
It's the way that you use it, bro. Like unless you're saying the the ER or the hard R, you know. Okay, and then like you know, then that's something else. You say nigga, like everybody says nigga, bro. Like I've seen Mexicans entre ellos like, hey, what's up, nigga? Like, and I'm like, damn, these fools say nigga more than like 6'9", bro. He says the N word more than I say the N word, bro. And I'm black. He's Mexican,
you know what
bro.
it is in the community.
It's slang, bro. It's
for
like
us, we say it amongst each other. Blacks say it to we say it to blacks, but there's a unity between us. You know what I mean? The problem is the outside world is not fully aware of what we got going on. So when anything other than a black says it, they're like, oh, wait a minute. You can't say that. But to us, it's like, no, we can say it.
Yeah.
Because we're a part of that same struggle, that same grind, that same shit. We're all similar to eating it.
Yeah.
You guys don't know our world.
But do you agree with that?
Yeah, bro. What? Hey, okay. So they call Mexicans brown, right? What is brown spelled backwards, bro? It spells N-word. We all niggas, bro. But anyway, so he's asking me what's my race. I'm like, oh, I'm black, bro. And he I forgot what he said, but he didn't believe me, bro.
When he said I was black, like, get the fuck out of here, bro. There's no way, because I hear a straight paisa talking, but when he says the word nigga, he says it like nigga, like an official nigga, like. So I'm like, Law's like, wait, this fool says that shit too good. Like, hold on, bro. Like, we need to dig a little deep into this. And that's when you told me the famous I'm black with the white boy name and the what?
I said, bro, I'm all mixed up, dog. I was like, I'm my name is Ryan, by the way.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm black with a white boy name and I sing in Spanish. And he was like, bro, like, he was tripping out. I was like,
but he said the heart of a Mexican.
yeah, with the heart of a Mexican, with the heart and soul of a Mexican. And he says, well, what do they call you? I was like, well, they call me El Compa Negro. And he's like, El Compa Negro? I was like, yeah. So I didn't know that this fool was Googling me, bro, at the same time, bro. So he just like, we're just making small talk, right? And he's Googling me, bro. And so,
trying to figure out.
Yeah, so he's like, cause he didn't believe me, bro. I was like, yeah, bro, like I'm a singer, you know, my name is El Compa Negro. So this dude Googles me, right? And little did I know that he's telling me to talk, right? So he's playing a fucking video of me, bro. And listening to my voice for El Compa Negro. And he's like, oh shit, it really is him, you know? And then, here's the killer part, bro. He says, I told him, I'm from Compton. He's like, I'm from Southgate. I was like, this is
you're like, how the fuck are we so weirdly connected?
Bro, he lived where he stays at, like right around the corner from
my
mine.
From his
where I lived at.
Okay, so I'm guessing you guys ended up just chilling one day.
Bro, it gets even weirder, bro. So check this out, bro. So we're talking, bro, and I'm telling him, he's like, oh, so are you signing anybody? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not signing anybody. I tell him, I start telling him, you know, bro, keep in mind, bro, like, we're fucking in the lobby, bro. Like, we even realized it after, like, bro, everybody's fucking listening to our conversation, bro. Like, but like, so this dude's like, hey, bro, like, I know some people, maybe I can help you out, bro. So he sends me his address. He's like, hey, bro, roll with me to Southgate, bro. Keep in mind, I've never fucking met this dude in a day in my life, bro.
Yeah.
Somehow, bro, I fucking met Roy. I go to his house.
You decided to trust a random stranger.
Yes, bro. Not even knowing his name, bro. I only knew his screen name, dog.
He knew me as Flight Mob.
I knew him as Flight Mob.
My name, bro.
As what?
That's Flight Mob.
That's his
Flight
screen
Mob.
name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you pull up to the car and you're like, Flight Mob?
No, so I just get them like, oh, yo, what's up, bro? Hey, what's up, bro? Talking, bro. Me, I'm pretty sure you can see now, bro. I can have a conversation with anybody, bro. I'm very friendly and I have a very open mind, you know, and I can relate to a lot of people, you know. So, like, this dude, we jump in his car, we drive all the way from fucking Moreno Valley to Southgate, which is like an hour drive, dude, like an hour and 15, some change, you know. Mm-hmm. And we go to his friends, like, what was a Halloween party, dude?
Yeah, it was at JoJo's house.
Yeah, so we go over there, right? And then we're all talking, dude, and everybody, he introduces me to all his friends, bro. And he starts talking to his good friend, they call him Chile. So he's talking to him. By the way. Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Dude, Chile's a fucking local legend, dog.
Yeah, bro.
And that wasn't even planned, by the way.
You know, we're talking about Chile and shit. And I was telling him that I met him through the cycles. Oh, yeah. And so essentially, like, this we started a fan club for the LFC. And, you know, me and the homies pull up by this madre. And it was a good vibe, man. It was a good vibe. I've even gotten to meet one of my local legends, which is fucking Sick Jack.
Cycle around.
And it's so amazing, bro. It's so amazing what can happen in life when you're just, like, vibing, chilling with an open mind.
Exactly.
You know?
The open mind.
And second of all, like, I'm getting to meet you, bro. And I was telling this motherfucker that, like, I was in high school when I seen you on one of the fucking, like, Channel 22 television shows.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah, good, like what? Like
at least 6 years ago. And I was like, I was shocked.
I said, what way did you go? And he's like, I had to ride, you know, like I had to go with my car. Meaning he went back with the Hispanics.
What?
Yeah, because that's what they live and breathe, that's who they are. So to that story that I was explaining about my wife being looked at different because she's white, how he gets looked at with his wife being Mexican. For me, my thing, and because it happened, one time my wife was at the cashier, she's ready to pay, and these two ladies are in front of her talking smack about her, right? And we were at a Vallarta. They're talking about my wife in Spanish. Oh, que se cree muy, you know, it says, you know, like almost like saying like, why is she here? Why is she not at Ralph's or at Albertsons or Stater Brothers, right? And I'm behind my wife though. I'm not next to her, so I'm behind her. They don't know I'm with her. All of a sudden, I walk up to them, I say in Spanish, I know everything you just said. I understand. I speak Spanish. And the fear of God, like, no, we weren't saying nothing. I'm like, dude, I heard.
That shit happens to me all the time.
But the thing is, again, bro, a lot of people, you're gonna get your ignorant people. Just like everything else, right? You're gonna get ignorant people and everything you do.
There's
just like him. He's gonna get ignorant people on both sides, both sides. Because I got it too. But at the end of the day, man, there's a dog. At the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. I don't believe he chooses to love who he wants to make somebody else happy. That's what he likes.
Right.
I like what I like. You like what you like. People who watch this are gonna feel in their own way. I tell him because he gets it a lot. People message him, oh, you're this, you're that, you think it, and I tell him, hey, bro, don't entertain what they're saying. Those are people that are miserable. Those are people that have a dream but don't even know how to accomplish it, or don't even know the beginning stages to fulfill that dream. So they're stuck in that bubble and they hate themselves. They hate that they don't know what to do or how to get to their dreams, how to accomplish.
Yeah, so let me ask you a question, bro. You're someone of a level of fame, right? Respectively, whether it's noticeable in real life or if it's heavily on the social media side or whatever. But like, how do you navigate the good and the bad without it taking too much control of your own life?
What do you reiterate your question? What do you mean by that?
Okay, so on one side, I think today we're living in a society where social media is a certain level. It's taking a certain level of control. In what sense? We're like, dude, I wake up in the morning and my fucking phone, I reach out to my phone and I'm trying to see what's popping. Mm-hmm. Who replied to my messages? How's the IG doing? This and that. So I imagine, and I have no fame. So the question is again, like, as someone with fame, like, how do you navigate this whole social media bullshit and still be like mentally sane?
That's a good question. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm not like super active on social media, but like even now, dude, I don't even know where my phone's at. But I'm not here all day on my phone. I'm not. Usually when I go on Instagram, I just post something and then I'm off of it. And then an hour later or whatever, I'll check back and see. But it's not something where it's like, oh, I gotta be on it. I gotta look. Oh my God, this. Oh, I need to keep going followers, and that goes back. What I believe to certain people who do that is, not saying everybody does that. That does this is clout chasing, but a lot of people on social media. That's why I don't really try to post everything that I do, every aspect of what I do on social media, because people take things wrong. I'm learning you have to choose your words wisely, because even though you might say something with a good intention, somebody can read it and see it like different, like an offense, Por ejemplo, like, for example, I posted this thing. It was a rant about, I went to a restaurant. It just happened to be a Mexican food restaurant. Mm-hmm. They charged me $20 for carne asada fries.
Sheesh.
Supposedly they were gonna put extra meat on it. Didn't put like any meat on it at all, dude. Dang. So I went back and I told the lady, like, hey, you guys charged me $20 for this. Can you put some meat on here? There's no meat on here. And she accused me of eating the meat.
Wow.
And I was like, what the hell? Like, are you serious? You think that I would take the time out of my day, waste my gas to come back over here if I ate something? I mean, you can see that it's untouched. And I was like, you know what? Like, just give me my money back. After she said that, and she was serious, I was like, are you serious? And she was serious. I was like, just give me my money back. Didn't want to give me my money back. And that's when I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I don't know if you know, I know the owner of this place. Let me have your name. She didn't want to give me her name. She didn't have a name tag. So I just post, you know what, every time I reach and I hit up the owner, like, hey dude, like, what's up with your people? They answer the phone, rude or whatever. They don't never hit me back up till like a long time. And then they're like, oh, we're sorry. And then they never do anything about it. So I was like, you know what? I like that man out there, bro. I put it on social media.
Yeah.
And this ties into what your question. I put local burrito. I tagged at local burrito. What's wrong with your people? Not meaning what's wrong with your Mexican people, but what's wrong with your crew. But somebody took it.
Like you,
other people.
like you people.
Your people. He even when he said that to me, I went back and said, "Oh shit." So I went back and I edited and I put crew. But people could take that any kind of way. And somebody did comment, "Oh, if you don't like our food, well then just stay to with your kind of black people food." And I was like,
it was like a racist comment, like a racist.
Somebody made a racist
comment,
remark to me. Only one person out of like the other 50 that commented, but he was right, you know. And I said, "Wow, like I need to watch my words," because although I know that, you know, I'm not referring to your people like your like Hispanics. I was literally saying your crew. The whole post. Anybody in their right mind with common sense, if they read the post, would say it said, "What's wrong with your people? They need to work on their customer service skills. This, that, and that. Everything that has to do with like a restaurant crew." And he hit me up and said that. He didn't tell me like no me regañó, like, "Oh, go change that." He just told me, "Hey, just make sure you choose your words wisely because people, you know."
Yeah, people are gonna take shit and run with it, but they're gonna try to make shit up.
Yeah, exactly. They want to take it, and the thing is, they want to.
And that's what she tried to do. To top it off, she was a social worker, she said?
Or some shit.
She was like a social worker. She tried to like talk shit to him because of his comment. And it was like, dude, I know, just people in general, they're going to look for any mistake he makes. Mm-hmm. They're going to just look, just to say the wrong thing so we can take it and run with it. And the thing is this, I know he didn't mean it in that way. Because I tell people this all the time. He's not doing this for clout. He's not here for the fame. This is his life. This is how he lives every day. This is not him, like earlier he said, "I'm not just Mexican in front of you guys and when I go home I'm black." Like, no, this is him all the time. What you see here is what you get at home, what you get at a party, what you get at church. This is him 24/7. Yeah. He does not change who he is to satisfy the people. This is his life. This is how he lives his life every day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I tell him, you gotta watch out because there's people out there that they're just looking for something to talk crap about. They just because they want to get that attention.
Exactly.
They feel that if I'm the one that calls it out.
And that's what it is. It's everybody looking for clout, bro. And that's another reason why I try to stay off of social media all the time. Like, to not be on there too much of the time, too. Because it's social media, what it is just a distraction. It's a distraction from what's going on around you. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why a lot of relationships and all kinds of other things fail. Because of social media now. Social media.
Yeah, dog, you can say that one again,
bro.
Dog.
For reals, dog.
I've been in some shit.
No,
because of social media,
bro. Me too, bro.
But because of me, you feel me? Like,
it's your actions,
I was the one doing
but
some
it's
shit.
just all there. Bro.
It was the tool. It was the tool that got me in some fucking
exactly,
shit.
Bro. Like Snapchat. I believe whoever made Snapchat, they are fucking cheater, bro. Because who the fuck makes a thing where your messages delete? Like, what if you accidentally? There's a thing like, sometimes if you tap it and you back out and you don't even read the message, you don't even know what the person sent you.
Gone. No, not only that. If you screenshot that shit,
it tells
I
them.
get the message of knowing you screenshotted my shit.
So it's like,
you can't force them to delete it.
Yeah, but I know, like, you screenshot.
You know, there's some dirty motherfuckers, right?
Exactly. So you up to something. So whoever made that, they
was on some little messy shit.
They was on some messy shit.
For real,
social media, especially with this generation, you know, because like I said, I'm from the generation before this, and today's day and age, man, people rely on social media. Like, people need that.
That's
social
where you
media.
get their news from. They don't even look at the news.
Not even that. But not even that. People need that social media validation.
That's what I was.
You know, like, people need like you know, for me, bro, for us, when we would go out, like, we would, you know, for us it was never social media because we didn't have it. You know what I mean? I'm from the 90s, bro, so we didn't have that shit popping. We didn't have Facebook. You know what I mean? When we wanted to, bro, as far as we had the party line, dog. Like, you know what I mean? We had, and then MySpace came in. Whoa, that was a big
changed the world.
Yeah.
Hey, you know Gumby?
Yeah, you know Gumby.
So he said something really fucking interesting to me that I never got to experience, that I want to experience one day just for the fucks. He said, "Yo, I remember back in those 90s, early 2000s, when I would have to come up to a woman
Oh, yeah.
asking for a number, and I would give her a napkin, and she would take out her lipstick and write the number with her lipstick.
That's
and
the
I
way
was
it
like,
was.
do you know how beautiful that is?
Yeah,
that
bro.
we will never experience that again.
No.
Because now it's just like, oh, what's your IG? Oh, what's your Snapchat?
I got a better one for you. Bro. You know how hard it was. And again, people may think, oh, that's because you're fucking old. Nah, bro, I'm not old, and I'm very in tune with today's day and age. I know I'm up to speed.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you know how crazy it was, bro, for back in the days, for us dudes who had girlfriends, to ask our ladies, dog, to take a fucking picture and send us a picture of them in bra and panties, nigga. You know how hard it would be to get that shit? Like, it was
Now you just go on there,
dog, it was a mission, like literally, bro. Like back then, it was even to where like you were given time frames. I gotta be with you for X amount of time before we do this. I gotta be with that.
That shit's not a thing no more.
Now it's like day one we banging. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah,
Like, and I'm gonna give you the panties. I'm gonna do this, do that, and we're gonna post it on IG because again, people. Nowadays, everybody, you know, and this is just from what I see, everyone is looking for social media validation. You got a bunch of kids who are portraying to be badasses and get themselves into problems, get hurt, because they're trying to get social media validation.
Exactly.
And that's a bad thing, bro, because
6ix9ine,
all of
for
that,
example, right?
all of that is all fake, bro. You have 6ix9ine, you know, but he came out to say, I was never a gangster, but I knew a way of making money. I help you, you help me. You back up my persona, and I make us money. The dude was genius for it. People hate this kid for whatever reason. I don't care to know his past, whatever. But at the end of the day, his idea was genius. You know what I'm saying? But
I give him that.
Yeah, his idea
came to an end.
It worked.
But see,
Bro,
here's the thing.
It didn't come to an end, bro. Like, bro,
come to an
okay.
end.
Instagram
Had a tragic pause though.
had a tragic pause because he was, like
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
he got too carried away with it. But look at it, bro. He came back. He got out of jail, bro. He fucking broke Instagram's record, bro.
crazy.
A million people on a fucking live.
But look
bro.
at what he did.
Never
now.
been done by anybody.
But check this out. Now look at what he just did though. Again, social media. Look at what he did for social media. He just made it cool
To be a
kids
To
to
talk
snitch. Because he came out and said, hey, listen, I snitched. Look
at me.
on a fucking on an organization that was big, organized crime. We did all that. I ran it, and for everybody before me who would snitch, what would you have to go through? You would have to go to protective custody, witness protection, blah blah blah, new name, new everything. Boom, they gotta wipe your life out, and you gotta start all over. He said, no, fuck that. I'm gonna go back and I'm still Daniel Hernandez. And I'm from New York, nigga, and I rap, and I'm 6ix9ine. And you see on my tats, I ain't taking shit off. As a matter of fact, let me brighten them up for your ass so you can really fucking see me. So what did he just let the public know? All these youngsters who are portraying to be badasses and don't have it in them to be that, let them get in a situation where they get stuck, they're gonna drop the dime in a fucking heartbeat. But why is that? Because again, you were never that kid from the beginning.
Exactly.
But because social media, we need that social media to make us feel like we're somebody.
Exactly.
You want to put yourself in a bad situation. And that's why I tell people, all these dudes, what's that other guy's name? Negro Wapo? I don't dog these guys, bro. But when they try to compare him to them, it bothers me. You know, it bothers me because for me, I look at him like, nah, bro. You don't compare those two. You don't put them in the same category. He needs to be separate from all that. All those dudes that are dancing, hey, bro, more power to you. If you guys are doing it because you really love our culture, then more power to you. If you're doing it for clout, well, then, hey, that's on you, bro. But for him, when you try to compare him to that, it's like you're comparing me to something that's not real. And I'm going to stand up for that, bro. I'm going to speak my mind. The same way you compare him to something that's not real, or I'm going to speak up for him too. Because before anything else, like, I'm not just his manager. I'm more than just a manager. You know, to the public, I'm his manager. Yeah, but you can call me that all day. I could give a shit less. He knows, and I know, he's more to me and my family than a manager. Because I could give a shit less about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's more to me than that. And that's why I gotta tell them sometimes, Ryan, you gotta be careful what you say, bro.
No,
Not because I want you to change who you are, but because these fucking vultures, they're gonna take anything you say, you're fucking wrong with it.
Bro.
And like I tell him, let me do the explaining. When people want to run their mouths, bro, you shut up. Let me do the clarifying. Let me clarify for these youngsters who think that they're highly intelligent and they want to run their mouths and try to bring the facts. Well, let me correct them, bro. That way, if anybody's gonna look bad, fuck it, let it be me.
Nah, yeah, cause like especially
not you.
Especially me having the blue check, bro. People see that and oh my god, you're verified. Oh my god, like I'm like, dude, like I'm just like this is a fucking check mark, bro. This is a check mark.
It's just saying I am who I am.
It's just saying, yeah, that's what it is. The blue check mark is just to say this account has been verified by Instagram to state that this is the public figure or whoever they are saying.
It's not a bootleg.
It's the real person.
Yeah,
it's him. He is who he is.
Account.
Yeah.
So I'm verified on Instagram. I'm verified on Facebook.
But people take that wrong with it. Like you're verified.
Or you're verified. Or you need to. You're supposed to be. You need to like watch what you say. Like da 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 da. Like people like agarran el palo like of like dumb things. You know, like oh you shouldn't post this. You have kids that follow you. Hey, I don't sing at little kids' birthday parties. I sing at nightclubs and big events. You know, it's usually 18 plus, anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, my message to kids: stay in school. You know, I stayed in school. Look, check this out, bro. My senior year, actually, I had a chance to open up. I think it was. I don't remember. I don't know if it was for Nuevos Rebeldes or Rebeldía, but it was one of those two. I think it was Rebeldes. I could have dropped out, bro, and just went and did that. Fool made money, but I was even behind on credits, bro. So it was like tempting, bro. But I didn't, bro. I finished and I graduated with 5 extra credits. Didn't go to continuation school, no nothing, bro. At my school, bro. And like that goes to show you can anything, bro. Anything you want to do in life, you can do it as long as you stick to your plan, bro. When you start like changing shit and doubting yourself, then you're already fucked up, bro.
But there has to be the ability to adapt.
Yeah, the ability to adapt, and that's the thing. What I mean by changing things is saying like oh fuck, I can't do this. Like you try to start cutting corners to like make an easier way out, and then that's when you fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like nah, bro, stick to your plan, and if things don't go away, that's why what he told me the other day. Always have a plan B. So that's how you adapt your plan B. You know, okay, if this doesn't work, then this can fill in for that, and it'll help me keep going forward. You know, like not just
that's you know what, and that's what today's generation does not have.
They don't have, bro. Everybody just shoot for one thing and that's it.
They don't even believe in a plan B. They believe in a plan A and a plan A only.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, for instance, you know, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. I'm gonna be a dancer. It's like, okay, well, what do you do when that doesn't fucking work?
I don't know.
Then what do you rely on? Like what? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there any other fucking talent?
Yeah.
So say me, I'm a talent agent. You come to me and you're you know, again, a dancer. Okay, well, what else do you do besides dancing? I don't know. I dance. So you do nothing else other than dance? Like that's what you? That's 100%. Well, I don't think I need anything else if I dance. Well, what happens in the process of you doing a fucking backflip into a head spin? You break your fucking leg, stupid. Oh, I don't know. And that's the problem, bro. I was told that years ago by my dad, and that's what I told him. My father, rest in peace, I wanted to play football, and I had plan A only. My dad said, well, what happens if you go out and you fucking blow a knee? Your career's done. What do you do then? I'm like, fuck, I never thought about it, dude. Like, you're right. And that's what I told him. I shared that with him. And I don't share stuff with a lot of people, bro. I shared it with him. And that, to me, has always stuck to me, dude. And that's what I see these kids. I feel that these kids are being guided in such a fucking horrible way, bro. They're not even being raised. These kids are not even being, this generation, these millennials, are not even being raised by actual people. They're being raised by social media.
It's about followers.
Yeah, you gotta
to the
do
point
something.
where people buy followers, bro. Like I don't know.
Whack,
I've never understood that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Like it's a burn. It's a burn, and let me tell you why it's a burn. If you have 700,000 followers, bro, and you're only pulling 100 likes?
Now there's a reason
You're
why
telling
that
on
needs
yourself,
to-
right?
No, hell no.
Nah, I'm
There's
saying-
a reason
not
why-
on yourself, but they're telling on themselves.
Yeah.
But not even
That
really
is
telling
not
on
genuine.
themselves. You're not doing
Interaction.
something right. Your people are not engaged, bro. And if your people are not engaged, what's the point of having a follower, bro? What's the point?
Snipe
Of,
back.
what's the point of I didn't want to sell my glasses. That's all.
You put it right.
Okay.
I just want to say something, bro. That there's a reason why that being said.
But
And then after you're done saying that, I want you to say how somebody could see if that how that
Yeah,
remember
but-
you sent me? Go ahead.
okay, so yeah, then you can go like I want to tell you this too because like I laugh at it all the time, bro. Like when people approach me and they have all of these followers, bro, I go and I look at their stuff and I see their engagement, dude. If you have 700,000 followers, bro, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna charge you whatever $500 for a promo, right? But you're only pulling like 50 likes, bro. Then, bro,
It don't make sense,
it
right?
doesn't make sense, bro. Like,
No.
bro, you bought that shit, bro, or you bought the account, or you can just go on their followers and you start looking, bro. All of these bots,
Fucking from
Zero
India and shit.
follows, fucking Arabian.
Hey, how can you tell, Ryan? So how can I tell, bro? So this is a question I'm asking.
How can you tell?
So how can I tell if an account is bought? Like, how can I tell? Because I, based on what you're saying, so it sounds like somebody would create an account to build it up and then sell it out. But how can I, as a normal individual, who how can I find out who was the originator to that
You
account?
can just go literally on their profile, dude. You can go literally on for example, I'm not gonna show the profile on your thing, but you can go on their profile, and then you can go like this. Look, you can type in their thing. See, look, it went down to like 6:15. My phone's shot. I got into a little something social media, all that crap. We were talking about it. You know what I mean?
I see where we're going with that.
That part, okay, you can go to you hit these three little dots up here, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you see they got 615,000, right?
Okay.
Wait, let's go to the post though. 39 likes?
But just
Okay.
just don't mention the names. That's all I ask.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, I was meaning it towards you.
Yeah, just don't mention them.
Yeah, just
But
don't
look at
mention the
this,
names.
bro. So it says about the profile. To help keep our community authentic, we're showing information about accounts that reach a lot of people or advertise on Instagram. See why this information is important. This is the date that they joined, 2018. Then it says former usernames, right? That coincides with the username now, but what is that?
That's the new name.
That's the original name because that's what the page used to be about. And you can go like this, bro. And then you just go all the way down. If they're smart, they'll delete all the posts. But sometimes people think likes are everything, right? So, yeah, I got a lot of followers, so I have to have a lot of likes. You know, the original post doesn't have anything to do about what they're posting now, but it has a lot of likes. Then you go to the shit that they're posting now, which has to do with what they're trying to promote. And look.
He's at all right now.
Look.
I don't think he knew
Look
that.
at this. Okay, that's when was that? Okay, March 10 or whatever. That's crazy how all of these things are randomly popping up. But look, check this out. Out of 615,000, you get 1,000 views. That's not even 1%. Look, check it out. Let's go back. Let's just go to the recent post. Or any other post. Look, 133 likes.
On an account that has
40 likes.
600,000.
Right.
26 likes. Okay, here's another tall tale right here, dude. And I figured this out a long time ago. Not even with this account, but with a bunch of other accounts. You just go to their followers, dude. And then you start looking at their things. They're bots, dude. Like, I don't know, like, does Instagram, it's like spam or whatever? Or how do they make these bots?
So the way they do it, bro,
Look,
is like
0 posts, 13 followers. Look.
in these countries, whether it's China, Bangladesh, India, whatever, they create emails and you contact them. And
Look,
you say,
Indian writing.
yeah,
You can tell that's a fake profile.
let
Look at that
me
girl.
buy 10,000 fucking followers.
Yeah.
And with these fake accounts, they just fucking follow you, dude.
Look.
It's just a bot that processes
Look at
it.
that.
Just-
Post the same picture over and over and over again. Indian writing, dude. You can literally tell about accounts by that, dude. Literally.
Yeah.
Legit. So if somebody's offering you, like, por decir, and they're saying, oh, I have X amount of followers. This is what my stuff. Tell them, hey, you know what? What I want to show you is this. Look, me, I haven't really been that active on my social media, but I'm going to show you my insights, dude. Look. What the hell? There you go. Okay, so you go here, insights, right? Oh, my shit's actually in the positives right now. My account's reached lately. So look, I have 41K, right? The accounts that I have reached in this past week, 20,000. Half of my followers I've reached, and then the other half I haven't because I haven't been active, right?
Right.
Content interactions, it's up 225%. 467 reactions to my post, whether it be a like, a comment, or a share.
Sure.
Your total followers, 41. It's negative 1%. Remember I told you I lost 100 followers. When you are inactive on social media, you can lose followers. The content you share, social media, bro, like, for him, and this is something I want to show you too. Look, check this out, dude. If you go here, on here I have way more followers. On here, I don't know if you follow me on Facebook, but I have, oh shit. Let's go back there, and let's go here. Look, check this out, bro. See, I have 190K followers on here. Okay. Let's go to my insights. My post reach. Look at this. My posts have been reaching more than my followers, bro. I have 190K followers, but I've been reaching 204,000 people, right? So my followers are going up. New page followers, 280. They're going up. See, the numbers don't lie.
They don't.
So post engagement. People, these are the people that are always like, these are like the average of people who constantly just keep same people liking their shit.
Probably like the top fans and shit.
Top fans, 38,000. Okay, it even tells you about men and women. My thing right now is appealing more to like los ompas, fucking corridos, because I sing corridos. I'm not really into the romantics. If it was romantics, it would be
probably
flipped
with
women, right? And it tells you I'm more popular with people in my age group, 25 to 34, than I am popular with 18 to 24. Why?
So
because 18 to 24 is corrido tumbado, that new shit.
For sure.
So that's why I'm not really that popular in that, because I don't sing that shit.
For sure.
Right? I sing some rancheras and old school shit, so we'll go 34. Look, check this out. It even tells you, dog, look. Watch this. It even tells you where they're at. I got fans, and I'm really popular, which I know this, in LA. We do a little mini tour. We're hitting LA, Houston, Chicago, Phoenix, and Dallas. That's how you put your tour together right there. That's where you guarantee you to make your fucking change.
That makes sense.
I'm showing you this.
I didn't know it.
I'm gonna add you as a freaking admin.
I had no idea.
Okay.
I just learned something.
Now check this out, bro. Check this out. Look. Now you want to take it, and when we start popping and shit, you want to say we're gonna hit other countries. Let's see where we're popular in other countries. I'm popular, obviously, in the United States, like it says. Then second is Mexico. Guess you would never guess what is third. Canada. Alright? Fourth, Guatemala. And fifth,
That's
Colombia. Colombia.
Dope.
Colombia, right?
Yeah, Colombia.
That's crazy, right? I see.
That's dope.
I wanted
United Kingdom.
I wanted him to shine light on that because it's so important for people to understand that not everything is peaches and cream. What you see, it's not always what it seems to be. You know what I mean? And that's a clear picture that just because you see people strive to have 800,000, a million,
shit, dude. You're burning yourself, dude. Because first of all, if you buy followers on Instagram, you can
never
never get verified, ever. Okay.
So you burn yourself immediately.
Yeah.
So look, you're like, why is this guy not verified if he has all these followers? That's
Exactly.
strange.
That's another thing.
You know, people always try to match followers with.
Oh, that makes sense.
Bro, let me show you
people
something
start
too.
thinking like,
Bro,
how come he's not verified when he has 2 million followers? He should be a public figure.
exactly.
But it's because it's all
Something's fishy there.
Yeah.
Like they're really picky on that too. Look, check this out. Look, this guy right here is my cousin. He doesn't have that many followers and he's verified. Why?
Oh, you showed me.
Because he's a basketball player. He plays in Britain for the Bristol Flyers basketball. He has 3,000 followers and he's verified. Has nothing to do with followers, bro. Look at that. Look. Okay, perfect example. That page that I showed you. They have 615, 616, 620K. Not verified. So, always, what I'm trying to say is that people are going nuts over getting followers. Well, to get the sirve de tener tantos followers if you're not getting the same reactions, bro. I'd rather have 100 followers and get freaking 60 likes than to have 1,000 and get 40.
Yeah, because you know it's real people.
You know it's real people. You know it's real people. And you know that these people support you, bro. And you when you buy followers and you're damaging your own brand, bro. Because it's like it's not authentic, dude. Like you're like, dude, like he can't even like the million people that's following him don't even support his own shit. Like why would I want to go support his stuff?
Yeah.
So people are so busy wrapped up around followers, bro, and it's not about the followers. That's just a number, dude. It's about how many people are you actually pulling in and are engaging with. Me, I try to answer everybody. I try to. Sometimes I can't, but I try to, like, even if it's just liking their comment, dude. People, like, bro, you don't know.
It gets people excited, man.
You know how many times I've just said, somebody says, saludos, Compa Negro, me mandan mensajes y yo les contesto. ¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo andan? Oh my God, I can't believe you freaking replied, bro. Like, you just made my day. You know, I'm like, dude, like,
okay.
You messaged me.
Congrats.
You messaged me, like, I mean, I have to reply to you. I mean, like, I'm not just gonna leave you on scene, you know.
But that's what people don't do. So because when
and
people are at his status, they don't do that. They don't do that.
They forget where you come from, bro. And you can't forget where you come from because, bro, if you don't freaking reach out to your fans, bro, and your fans, look, how I say this, bro, and I think when artists start ignoring their fans, that's when they're gonna start going down. And the reason why I say that, bro, is because
you need
your fans, bro. You need them more. You need them more than they need you, bro. Because if you go fucking try to do an event and nobody shows up, fool, like, you ain't getting paid, fool. They're feeding you. Your fans are feeding you, dog. That's how the way I look at it, bro. I would never fucking fuck with the hand that's feeding me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Never want to burn that. Never bite the hand that feeds you, bro. Never burn no bridges, bro. You know what I mean? Like, people, they got it twisted, bro. And see, that's what keeps me sane, bro. Because, like, that's what keeps me sane. It ties in here. I know that we went all the way off of it, but that's what keeps me in tune with myself, bro. So I'm not worried about all of that, bro. Because I know that my stuff is legit, bro. I know that, you know, my followers, or my, should I say my supporters, my supporters, you know, they're gonna be there, bro. And to the people that unfollow me, bro, like, bro, you know what, like, I tell people, like, when they get mad or whatever, like, when they're no están de acuerdo de algo, siempre te dicen, oh, te voy a dejar de seguir. Ahí está, bro, because, like, if you don't support me, you don't fuck with me, bro, I don't want you on my page. Because then, like, why are you here? You're just here por andar de chismoso, to just fucking find little shit to, like he said, take and run with it, dog, and try to make me look bad, you know? Because you want to bring me down because you can't. There was one time where I told somebody, I was like, that girl that said that thing about me, I said, dude, just remember, you follow me, I don't follow you. Like, you're here, like, nobody's, I got it. But nobody's telling you, you know, to, like, but people, they get so crazy, like, oh my God, because that's threat. I can't believe, I can't count how many times people, I'm gonna unfollow you, bro. Like, bro, like, okay. I'm not saying that I don't value your follow, but at the same time, bro, you're not gonna sit here and threaten me over, like, bro, like, it's social media. It's social media, bro. You can't make everybody. You're damned if you do it. You're damned if you don't. You know what I mean? So,
as long as you do what you have to do, and you know you're being authentic with it,
and
you're giving your people
social media
100% of you.
Like, you know, people, like, bro, what I want to tell people on your podcast, because we're talking about social media. Social media is not real. And I'm speaking of in the sense of, ain't no nobody gonna. Well, people are now, you know, for awareness, but sometimes for attention, you know. But people are only gonna let you see what they want you to see. You know what I mean? So you thinking like the dude that got all this money, keep posting all this money, bro? You don't know like what's really going on. You're only knowing what he's letting you see. So you can't go based off of social media. You can't try to compare yourself and try to say, oh, this is the trend, I need to be like this, because like half of the time, like what he said, bro, these fools are just like internet gangsters, bro. Like they're not about that life. Like people,
you're not that guy.
Internet warriors. Yeah, bro.
Right,
I can't. Exactly. I can't freaking put a number on how many times where people have like said so much shit on social media and you catch them in real life and.
One of the famous words of my brother Chile. Chill. He says that shit all the time. Chill. Even Iron Man dies at the end of the movie. For real. He says that shit all the time on fucking Chile. He made that shit popular.
Don't take yourself too important.
Don't take it too serious.
Too serious.
It's too serious. Like, don't take it too serious. It's cool to post, you know, show you off what you got, you know, on social media, but at the same time, bro, like that's like it goes back to what I'm saying about the relationships, bro. That's why relationships are so fucked up, bro. People are getting advice off of social media, off of these couples that they think
the fucking quotes, the shit.
Quotes, yeah,
it's
bro.
Like, no,
stop, bro. Like
listen to yourself.
Yeah, don't follow that shit.
Yeah, we
done in trouble.
So you know, like all this shit is connected, bro. But going back to like the children, and how addicted we are to social media. Like the Gen Z is the most anxious, most depressed generation ever recorded in human civilization.
You can't say
it
nothing.
It connects back to your point, bro, about seeking this validation.
Yeah.
We're so bankrupt, like morally, intellectually, that we've decided. Yeah, but financially, you can still kind of squeeze by in one way or another. But when you're like, when you have nothing here and you have nothing here, you can't even make it.
You're like a lost soul.
Yes.
You're like a zombie.
Yes.
You're a zombie. You're just soul.
But see, these tech giants, they know that. And so we have essentially become the product. We think this is the product, but we became their cattle. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why, because we lost that human interaction, that human understanding of what it is to do this. This is why I love my podcast, bro. Because
but let me ask you one quick question. How many times have you sent an LOL and not laughed?
All the time.
A million times, dog.
A million times, right?
In fact, the LOL has a different reason. The LOL is not because I'm laughing out loud. The LOL is to lessen the message of what I said some serious shit, but it's not that serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but I'm saying, you know, people like laughing my ass off, but you're in the shitter. You're like this. You know, you're taking a mask off, laughing my ass off.
Yes. No, dude.
But
this type of shit is key. And yeah, sure, it's for YouTube and all that bullshit, but it's at the end of the day, bro, I admire like human connection, bro. Like in the next 20, 40, 50 years, virtual reality is gonna take over like crazy, bro. Like motherfuckers are gonna rather do that through virtual reality than this. But I'm gonna be that old guy telling the kids like, yo, don't fucking forget to go out there and dance and kiss each other and fucking live life.
But that's why it's our job. Our job is to bring that awareness. Like real quick, my kids are adults already. My youngest is 18, and I got a 27-year-old. But my kids, I've raised them on what I was raised on. Yeah. So my kids are very in tune with the
your
before.
Side.
You know, music, entertainment, say movies. They're very in tune. I've always made it a priority to let them know what you're holding in the palm of your hand. It's a fake world. Don't get caught up in that. Don't try to follow that shit because you're going to end up in some problems. So my kids are aware of that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even with the music, it's like my kids, if you try to bump some shit from today and I bump some shit, you know, from the 90s, some Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang and all that, my kids will mess with that before they really mess with the stuff from today. Because my kids already know, that's hip-hop. This is real hip-hop. This is music that had a message. I can learn some shit from these dudes. I can learn some shit from some Rakim, some Mobb Deeps, you know, some Nas and some Tupac. I can learn some shit from that. What am I really getting from these fucking dudes who all they want to talk about is girls? I got $1 million. And then, yeah, exactly. Fuck, like they got so many ad-libs now. Like 80% of the song is all ad-libs.
Yeah.
There's no more actual lyrics.
You can make any song, bro. Just repeat the last word. They be like, "I'm going to the stove. We get in the house."
That's it. Years ago,
They're like, "Nah, I'm about to switch career paths."
bro. Years ago, so you said Psycho Round,
Yeah.
and you had the opportunity to
Jack.
meet one of
Love
the
him, man.
that you like. So Sick Jack. His sister. I don't know if they're still together, but was with a guy that was from a rap group called Legion of Slugs. It was a 4-man band. It was Mars. It was F-Dubs. It was my boy, and there was some Asian dude. And then there was the fourth one, his name is Frankie Knuckles. Frankie Knuckles is with Sick Jack's sister. That's the cuñado, right?
Oh, that's how they all know each other.
Oh yeah, bro. So Mars, you know, Mario, that's my homeboy. He fucking has the sickest stuttering problem in the world, bro. When he talks, he can't even have a conversation. His conversation is gonna sound more like, what the fuck? That's a conversation you're gonna have with him.
Sure.
But let him sing to you. That motherfucker does not start a word.
Yeah.
Right? And I remember he told me this years ago, bro, when he was rapping, you know. And I wanted to give it a shot to him, like, you know, I want to be a rapper. And he was like, he goes, bro, in today's day and age, the hook is everything. Nobody gives a fuck about the bars anymore. They care about the hook. If you can come up with a catchy hook, you fucking made it. And by God, bro, all of a sudden I started to realize as the years go by, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. What the fuck? This motherfucker made millions off of repeating the same word like 30 times. Like fucking zeros.
Raindrop, drop top. Like I know your bitch shit. Like what is it? I don't know.
What do you say?
Raindrop,
What do you
drop
say?
top. Cooking the dope in the crock pot. Like this is random ass shit. Oh, this is a song. Listen to this shit, bro. And then it popped too. I like the song because it's catchy. It's like it's bien pegajoso la canción. But it's one of those stupid songs, bro.
Okay.
It goes. Listen to what the lyrics is. It goes. All I really wanted was to get rid of some guala. Bando used to smell like some stanky enchiladas. The streets is a jungle, gotta watch out for koalas. Like, that shit's stupid.
What the fuck are you saying?
What the fuck?
That shit sounded like a 10-year-old put that shit together.
Little fucking, that's the Migos, bro. Like,
Oh my God.
It's Migos, bro. And
I would have never guessed, bro.
Bro.
Oh my God.
But you know, but that's to what I was saying. You know, it is true, bro. You know, this music, everything is not the same anymore, bro. But it's our job. It's our job, bro, to let these kids.
Bro.
Yeah. So look,
that's
I gotta be honest, you know, and say like I'm actually a huge fan of
Corrido Tumbados?
the Verdes and the Tumbados. Maybe it's because like I hang out a lot with little kids and the younger generation,
Yeah.
so they're playing it. And it's a way to connect with them, and
True.
it's a way to interact, and so when you think about connecting with other human beings, it's all about not being judgmental, and it's all about just kind of being as cool as possible, without trying too hard. And so I think it's that open-mindedness that I just like creative shit. You know what I mean?
Me, on the other hand, like I said, I'm a music guy. There's some corrido tumbado songs where the music is on point. Like I like it for the music, but I just like what they're singing because they're not really singing. They're just me mata me robaron.
I'll tell you what,
the freaking ritmo and the melody to that song
that they made
straight.
a meme of
it's
it.
fucking tight, bro.
Yeah.
Or the other one, like Nathaniel Cano song. What is it? Yo no soy aquel que te dio rosas. Okay, that song, what is it? Amor Tumbado? I don't know, I think it's what it's
I
called.
don't know the name, but I know the song.
The song, like, it's badass. Like, the music, it's so badass, bro. Like, not necessarily what they're talking about, But with the music, that's the way I connect with that style of music, bro. It's just I just listen to the music. I love instruments, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the reason why I love banda, bro, because they have so many instruments, and when it all comes together, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
You know.
With that corrido tumbado, you know who I liked that was pretty bad, and I wasn't a fan, you know. I think he's like the only one I fuck
Yeah,
with.
el KSB.
Yeah.
KSB.
But that's
on
the
Instagram,
local homie, right?
Yeah.
He's from
Yeah.
Southgate.
Like, bro, like I'm telling you, bro, like I was right there, bro.
That was a
Like,
badass
really,
song.
I don't even,
That
like I said,
song?
I don't listen really to corridos tumbados, bro. I'm over there at Mexico de Noche, dude singing, and I'm like, fuck, like into it, bro. Like, what can we? I got videos on my phone of this dude singing, bro, because it's badass, bro. Like, yeah, the vibe and like how they get with it, and they slapping the bass, you know, like it sounds badass,
Yeah.
bro. It's something new.
Yeah.
And that's why it's popping and it's catching because it's something new.
Right.
And I wasn't a fan of that shit until he came along and out, because he works with Chile. So Chile's, you know, at KSB, and Chile's my, you know, he's my brother, him and Chana. And so when I heard KSB, I was like, man, I was telling Chile, fool, why are you fucking with that music? Why are you fucking with it? Because for me, it's like, I kind of felt like that's a disgrace to all the shit that we grew up listening to your fucking, you know, your Tigres del Norte, As de la Sierra, you know, Chalino, like that's an insult to these guys. But that was me being close-minded.
Right.
That was me not like looking at it like, well, hey, bro, everything changes, dog.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just their version, you know, like we shouldn't really put them down and dog them for it. And you know, as long as they do what they do, you know, respectfully, and they respect. Except for Cano, you know, when he made that mistake and he wanted to talk about Antonio Aguilar and
No, I don't know about that.
oh yeah, he talked shit about Antonio Aguilar, saying that all his fans are old and dead.
Like,
You don't talk shit about the goats, right?
Yeah,
So then
exactly.
Antonio Aguilar,
Or even Julio Preciado. Like Julio Preciado, he was talking crap about Julio Preciado. He's
no,
like,
but Antonio Aguilar, he came back and made a video saying like, bro, I don't even know who the fuck. And if we were to translate that to English, he was like, bro, I don't even know who the fuck you are. I don't even care to give you that much attention, bro.
Right.
Like you're talking shit to me, like as if I know who you are. Like I'm giving you publicity right now. That's the way I interpreted it. And he had to come back and was like, whether he meant to do it or not, because somebody told him you better go back on social media and apologize. Fool, that's a legend, bro. You don't disrespect the legends, dog. Like
exactly.
Even if that's not your style of music. Understand that you have what you have because of that motherfucker, because of that genre. You only have what you have because of that. So acknowledge it, pay your homage, but do you.
Right.
You know, and that's how I felt with the corridos tumbados, and that's what I was telling him. Like KSB, he got a fan for me, bro. And he's corridos tumbados. I like that shit. I'm like, it's pretty cool. And now I hear it more and more and more because I feel like that's what they're bumping a lot now. I'm like, pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
ain't that
some's
bad,
nonsense, you know, but
some of the shit were like,
fuck it, the beat's
the
cool.
thing that I can't, like, if I can't understand what the fuck he's saying, but I'm not trying to, like, not to like even like say anything bad on their part. Tercer Elemento. There's a song that they sing, bro, and it's probably the only song that I like from them, which was the song that they hit on. Rafa Caro Quintero, bro. That song is fucking the shit, bro. Como pasa todos años, pero sé muy bien, mi nombre han escuchado. You know that song, right? Okay. Like, the other songs that you can't really understand what he's saying. And that's why I don't really mess with their music, bro, because it's like, I like to understand. I mean, this is the whole reason why I chose Regional Mexicano, bro.
Because it's a clear
Expression. Each song has its own story, and it has a backstory of what they're talking about. Like, nowadays, that's the reason why I kind of resent it, you know, corridos tumbados, bro, because it's like, bro, it's like rap. It's like, bro, if I wanted to listen to this shit, bro, I wouldn't have, I'll just go turn on the radio and listen to rap, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I believe that corridos tumbados aren't really corridos. Like, they're, I don't know. Like, corrido is a folktale. Like, corridos are about events that happen and like people. They're dedicated to people.
Yeah.
Like a corrido tumbado is like, oh, okay, ando bien tumbado, los ojos cerrados. It's like, it's pretty much rapping, like what they're talking about, fucking drinking lean and shit. Like, that's pretty much.
So you would say just instead of calling it corrido, just call it música tumbada.
Sí, es música tumbada.
So it's really talking about like that.
Canciones tumbadas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So that's what it. That's the correct term. What it should be called, because like they're really not really corridos if you really think about it. And a lot of people
they're not talking about facts.
Yeah,
they're not talking about like the old dope dealers, you know.
Or it's talking about, or maybe they are talking about shit that they do. But I'm saying like a corrido. If you look up the definition of a corrido, like a song has to have certain things in it for it to be considered a corrido. You know what I mean? Like el corrido del Chuy Mauricio.
Oh,
Fue en un carro de la Chrysler, un automóvil 300, se subió Chuy Mauricio. Bro, he's telling you what the fuck happened to Chuy
so
Mauricio.
Perfectly, right?
Yeah, he's telling you a story.
Like we visualize it like it's a movie.
Un día 28 dinero, ¿cómo lo olvida esa fecha? A don Lamberto Quintero se subió una camioneta y va por rumbo al salado, no más a dar una vuelta. Okay, bro, he's telling you on fucking January 28th. How could I forget that day? Don Lamberto Quintero, he got in a fucking van or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and they were going to Salado just to have a fucking, you know, just drive around and have a little cool drive, bro. And then he gets to telling you what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are corridos, bro. And I feel like that the same thing that kind of happened with English music is happening to Mexican music. English music back then when you had DMC. You had Run DMC, you had who else? Like all these other groups that were rapping, storytelling. What is it?
Slick Rick,
all of them storytelling, bro. It changed to this. Oh, drugs, money, bitches, fucking. I'm fucking bitches, making money, doing this. I'm a gangster, this, that, and that, bro. I'm doing drugs. Like literally, that's what's happening.
That's my genre's mistake.
Yeah.
No, my era. We fucked that up.
No, but listen to this though.
We are the cause of what you guys have today.
But look, it turned into all this just sexual ass drug shit. It's either about drugs and fucking bitches, bro. Same shit that's going on with the Hispanic music, bro. Like, I feel like they're fucking slowly losing their fucking like, and I think it has a lot to be with how Mexico has a ban on corridos too. You can't. Certain areas you can't. Yeah, certain areas like in Culiacan, it is against the law for you to perform corridos in public.
But that's just because of all the narc shit, right?
Yeah, but that's stupid though. But listen to the logic with that. They say, oh, well, you guys can't play corridos because when you guys play corridos, the corridos talk about killing people and all this stuff, and that makes the people violent. That's fucking dumb. That's dumb. I say that's dumb because that's like saying, oh, then fucking you shouldn't watch movies because the movie they're shooting somebody and it's gonna make people fucking like when Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out and they wanted to ban that game because they said that that game kids are playing and it's gonna make them go
violent or whatever.
Stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Like it's dumb. You at the end of the day make your own choices, whether whatever the fuck you looked at or whatever. Yeah. Not like you know what I'm saying. Like I play Grand Theft Auto. I play Call of Duty, but I'm not fucking gonna go shoot somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like you get what I'm saying? Like. I don't understand.
You know, Stephen King actually has a wonderful counter argument to that. He says when they asked him, why do you make horror movies? He said, I allow for people to unleash their inner monsters through a reality that doesn't exist.
Exactly.
So that they don't have to do it
in real life. World. Exactly, dude. Exactly. And so that's why I think that
that's a good point of view, right?
I think that the ban on corridos in Mexico, the motherland, is freaking stupid. And it's like trying to erase something out of you guys' culture and heritage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't do that. It's a part of your culture.
Yeah.
Corridos are from the old times. That's how they would pass down their stories from generation to generation through song.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Like hieroglyphics, you draw on walls.
So how the fuck are you gonna just say we want to ban corridos, dude? Like that's the reason. That's the whole reason why Compa Negro exists, bro. Because I could have been a fucking rapper. I could have been like trying to fucking rhyme. I can rhyme, bro. You heard me rhyme, dog. Like,
no, you're an artist. You're an artist.
But dude, I chose corridos because I'm like, even to like other people that don't speak Spanish, all the songs sound the same. But to me, each song is unique and different,
deep
bro.
meaning.
Deep meaning, bro. Look at Ramon Ayala. It's not a corrido, but it's in Spanish, bro. Look at what he says, bro. El lado de portón. Por andar cortando flores en jardines extranjeros. La rosa que está en la casa se llevó el jardinero. En mi cama que está solo sin tu amor. Yo estoy del otro lado del portón. Yo la llevé, he took, y me la llevaron. Se la quité, y me la quitaron.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's deep. It's real life shit.
Le pagaron, y yo estoy pagando el amor. Like
he's
this
using
shit.
metaphors.
He's using metaphors. Like I took from somebody, they took from me. You know, I stole from somebody, they stole from me. I'm over here picking roses from somebody else's garden, stealing, and the rose that I have at home, the fucking gardener stole mine. Cause I'm out doing this shit.
You're not paying attention to
you're not paying attention to your own. You know what I'm saying? El perro de las dos tortas, bro. El perro de las dos tortas. You heard of that dicho, bro, from Mexico?
Never.
El perro de las dos tortas. You ever heard of that one?
I actually have not. Explain it.
Oh my god.
I've never.
You know that guy. What's the name? El perro de las dos tortas. I might not say.
See, this is where
I know many, but not that
Pero
one.
dice que había un perro. I don't know if I'm gonna say it right, but I'm gonna get the gist of it, bro.
Sure.
Because I haven't said it in a long time, but había un perro muerto de hambre, bro. Like un muerto de hambre, like dying of hunger, bro. En las calles de México. Y un señor le miró el perro y le dio pena. Y estaba el perro hasta allá. Le puso un pedazo de pan en el suelo para que el perro comiera. Okay. So el perro empezó a correr para el pan. Pero instead of just running and being contento with that pan and eating it, he sees another piece of, when he's running to that pan there, he sees another piece there. So what do you think he does? He's fuck, I'm hungry. So he goes, instead of running to that one, he goes and tries to get that one too and get that one, get two. Being greedy, right? You could use it as relationship shit too, right?
No, it's a
to women. So the dog starts running to that one, right? El perro empieza a correr al otro pedazo de pan. Y que viene un pinche cuervo y que se la lleva a la verga, bro. So el perro, fuck, se le llevó esa madre. Empieza a correr al pan original que el señor dejó. Y sale otro cuervo y lo agarra. Y el perro se queda sin comer. Por querer agarrar de dos y no estar contento con lo que le dieron, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being
That's
greedy.
a good analogy.
Being greedy. Like being greedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that could be
Greed kills everything.
Exactly. It mata todo. You know what I'm saying?
It's not being happy with what you have.
Being happy with what you have and being fortunate, and you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Being happy with what you have. The dude seen the dog struggling, he gave him a bread, and the dog, all he had to do was come get that bread. But because he took his eyes off of that bread to go try to get another bread, to be greedy,
Yeah, he lost both.
lost both.
Yeah.
And I think there's a difference between being happy with what you have and being content.
Yeah.
Because when you're content, I don't see you as being fully happy. You're just,
I agree.
I have what I have. But when you're happy with what you have,
Doesn't matter.
who's to say that?
Bro, I've seen
It's like,
some of the
who's to
most
say that
happiest people
I
are
won't
fucking
wanna go
homeless,
more?
dog.
That's true.
Exactly.
It makes sense.
And some of
It
the
makes
most
sense.
miserable people are fucking
Millionaires and
dude.
billionaires and shit.
Money doesn't buy happiness.
It
bro.
doesn't.
And
In fact,
you know,
the greatest things in life are free.
Exactly.
I said that earlier. I said that earlier that I come from having a lot to not having anything, and I'll tell you what, it was those times when I didn't have shit that I had a blast, bro. With my family. Like it brought me and my wife and my kids closer together.
Exactly.
Like, and I'll share this. I don't know if the public or your viewers know what a spread is.
Like In-N-Out spread?
No. Spread is something that is commonly it's something that comes from the prison system, the jail system.
It's a substitute for meal.
It's the way. No. It's not even that. A spread is the way. So everyone does it different.
Yeah.
But the way.
Keep going.
No, but so what I would do, because everybody makes it different. There were those times where we were struggling, bro. It was hard, bro. We didn't have much shit, and I had $10 in my pocket, bro, to feed me, my wife, and my 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? And we come from having a lot of shit, cars, money, living on the beach, to now we're all in a 1-bedroom apartment with shit. We don't have nothing. But to the outside public, from their perspective, you don't have shit.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I still had everything. I had my kids, right? We would go ahead with $10. I would go to the market. I'd buy myself a couple packs of top ramen. With that, I would buy a bag of hot Cheetos. I would buy 2 cans of chili beans, maybe a little pack of ham from the 99-cent store, and get some cheese. There was my $10. Maybe get $1, you know, like $1 the Shasta beer, you know, the 3-liter ones that were like $1, and that was my $10, bro. I would come home, we would do all that, bro. You heat up the top ramen. Once it softens up, you get rid of the water. Now you just have the top ramen. Pour your seasonings, you crush your Cheetos, put your cheese in there, the ham, Before you know it, this shit is amazing, bro. Like, when I mean it's amazing, it's amazing. You can add your mayo, mustard, whatever you want to it, any condiments you want. My point is this, my kids would eat that and think that that was an actual fucking bomb meal. To this day, my kids will ask, hey, Mom, can you make us some spread? Little did they know, bro, that we used to eat that because we didn't have shit, because we were struggling. But Mom and Dad never showed that because it wasn't necessary. We did what we had to do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what I say. Like, it's all perspective, bro. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed my fucking life, bro. I had fun, dude. And when I had money, I had fucking problems. Mm. I was worried about shit, bro. Like, and I had a lot of money. And you know what? There was times that now I'm like, fuck, dude. I was much happier when I didn't have fucking money to when I had it. Mm. When there was money involved, there was drug abuse involved. There was this involved. There was doing this stupid shit involved. Mm. You know, and it was like, when I didn't have money, I didn't have to worry about shit. And not that I had the drug addiction, because I never had it, but I didn't have to worry about shit. I don't have money to go out to the club. I don't have to cheat. I'm here with my family. Mm-hmm. I don't have money to fucking go buy weed. So I don't smoke. I don't give a fuck. I'm here with my kids. I had so much more fun being poor than when I had money. It taught me how to humble myself. So when I got money again, I knew how to act. Mm-hmm. I knew how to appreciate what I had. Mm. Like I told my wife comes from Redondo Beach. I come from Southgate, from East LA. I didn't have shit, bro. But I always told my wife, appreciate the dollar you have. I said, because life is hard. I said, listen, your world is fake. Your world of, fucking a silver spoon and all that shit, your world is fake. My world is real life. Because when your fucking world crumbles, guess where you come? You come to my world. Blood, sweat, and tears, poverty and hunger, and hurt. This is a real world. Your world is lived by few.
Real sick.
But when you come to my world, there is no handouts, there is no pity fucking parties. Mm-hmm. It's you gotta make this shit work one way or another. Mm-hmm. And I learned to survive. A lot of my friends, this is why we are who we are now. Because we learned how to survive in these fucked up situations. That's why he is who he is now. Because he had a taste of the stardom, he dropped a little bit, he got to see both sides, and now he makes his next move are more calculated. Now he's like, no, I'm not gonna do that because
it's a greater comeback.
Yeah, bro. So and that's what it is for me as well. And that's what I try to emphasize. I try to show him that and talk to him and everything because again, like I said, I'm more than just a manager. There's more here than just that. You know what I mean? This is my family. That's my brother. I know the camera don't see him, but to my left is my brother.
The brother's here.
Yeah. And me and my brother, we support his dream. Mm. Why? Because we see his dream. Mm. I'm able to see what he sees. I could see as far as he, and if not even further, because I'm a little bit older and wiser.
It's weird. I trip out because a lot of times when he comes up with these fucking ideas, and I'm like, bro, like I laugh, and I don't like mean to like laugh in his face, but I'm laughing like, what the fuck? Because I'm tripping out. Like I get so mind fucked. I'm like, bro, I literally fucking had that same idea, bro, and I told it to my ex-manager, like, me mandó la verga, like, it was just,
yeah.
You know? But
so, like, how did you like fall into having such a bad manager in the first place?
Well, the reason behind that was like, bro, I started singing when I was like 2011. So 2011, started high school. 2010, so I was around 14, 15. Just like not gonna say, hey man, la vuelco, But in like pocas palabras, sí, en unas ciertas cosas, you know, there was a lot of empty promises. There was, oh, I'm gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna put you on the radio, this and that and that, and none of that shit ever happened. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, dude, like people would lowball us, and he would like accept the lowball. Well, that's hurting.
He had no ability to negotiate.
Yeah, or fucking, you would tell me you're charging this, but you're really charging this, you know. And that's where we like fell off on, you know, like it was over that, you know, like, bro, like, and it wasn't even really over that. It was like, bro, like I was just thinking, like, bro, like I've been working with this dude for so many years, like you start thinking, like, bro, how much fucking money is you fucking taking from me? Like, I had a gig in Washington and a gig in Oregon, and this is what like literally just that's when I was like, you know, fuck this shit, you know. I went. My manager didn't go because we were arguing already at the time. We were already like, I was already trying to like not work with him anymore because the way he was, you know. We just had our differences, and he didn't go to that one, and he goes to everyone. So I'm like, I'm just like, whatever. He didn't go. I didn't want him to go anyway, so I was pissed. But I didn't make it to one of the gigs because we weren't able to rent a car, and the dude that we went with, he had other artists that had gigs, so we were supposed to drive from LA to San Francisco. They had a gig there, so they were gonna stay there, and we were gonna rent a car there. But since none of us had a fucking credit card, and we're not a resident of San Francisco, the car rental place didn't want to rent us a car, so they had to buy me a last minute plane ticket to try to fly me to fucking Washington, which they did. But I got there late, so I didn't sing, so I didn't make money. So I just only sang the other 2 gigs, and so when it was time for me to get paid, the dude's like, "Hey man, like, you didn't sing, we didn't make money, so I can't really pay you. Here's what I can give you. From here, just get the rest from your manager." I'm like, "Get the rest from my manager? How?" "Oh, from the deposit." "What deposits?" "Oh, this is what he charged me." And I'm like, oh my fucking god. So I asked them, and then obviously I didn't get the money. But there was one time too where we performed, dude, and fucking out of $300, he paid me $150. So half and half. Okay, cool. But little did I know that $300 was the other half to the fucking $600, the 50% deposit that he had already received.
Yes, we got 75%.
Well, he wasn't aware of the front end and the back end. He didn't know that side of the business where usually when you go perform, when they book you, they pay the front end, which is a half
deposit, and
right?
then you get there,
and then the back end is at the end.
So I'm thinking the guy pulls out $300. Okay, half. We'll go half and half. Okay, $150. But no, this dude already had fucking $300. So that's
75%.
Yeah, you know. So it got to that, and I was like, dude, like, what the fuck, like, you know. Then it just was a big ass argument. Dude says like some really dumb shit, like my daughter was not even born. And me, when I get mad, I get fucking mad, dude. This dude said to me, and I had recorded it, and I remember, and I posted it, and then I forgot, somebody was like, people were like, it was funny, bro, I posted that shit, and people got mad at me. Oh, like, what the fuck, like, this is not where you air out dirty laundry, like, fucking, take this shit down, and so I took it down. But dude, long story short, said, oh, I know that you tienes el carácter fuerte, pretty much. And when I see you, I'm going to provoke you. And when you hit me, te voy a echar la policía. Because when your daughter's born, I'll make sure you're in jail. You won't see your daughter be born. Like, who the fuck says some shit like that, you know? And I recorded him. He said it.
That's some sick shit, bro.
Yeah, over the phone, you know?
That's twisted, right?
Yeah, fuck
you gotta be a sick
bastard.
bastard.
You start fucking with like family and shit.
Yeah,
you're done, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. So I had recorded that shit, and I told him that shit after, and then like, I mean, we entered the call. That was like one of the last few times that I talked to him, like on that type of like level. Like, yeah, he hits me up here and there, like, hey, how are you? How are your kids? You know, but like, I never forget shit, you know. So, hey, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. Oh. Okay. You know, like, it's not.
Hey,
what's up, dog? Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, the responses are quick. They're short.
Yeah, like,
straight to the
business
point.
Period.
Yeah. And it's not even that. Like, the few times that we have talked is me trying to get my song back, Negro Claro. which he registered under his name, bro. Bro, I went to him and I said, hey, I want to make a song. What do you want to make a song about me? This is when I didn't really speak Spanish. So I said, I want to make a song about me. I want to say, you know, I'm black and I have a heart of soul of Mexican. And what I do is not easy. So I want the people to respect me. You know, I have support from these people. So he took my English lyrics and just made them into Spanish, but then took credit for the whole song. So you took my idea and just, all you did was fucking translated it. Like, and then you just, it's yours? No. And then, like, I asked him, like, for my song, and he's like, so what are you possibly gonna do with that song, dude? Like, the song says, yo soy negro, claro, afroamericano, bro, you're gonna look stupid singing, you're not black. Well, I'll just rewrite the lyrics. But he still to this day tries to sell me that song. And I refuse to buy my own song. Why not? What the fuck? But, like, somebody commented recently, actually, bro, like, bro, what the fuck, like, your manager still won't give you your own song. They commented that shit. I don't know if you seen that shit on my Facebook when you first commented on one of my posts.
No, I don't think I checked it.
Yeah, it's on there, I'll tag you in it, but, no, yeah, you did, because you responded to them, you're like, oh, we're working on that. You told them that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but.
No, that was on Instagram.
That was on Facebook.
That was Facebook where I said that?
Yeah. Jesse Flores is your Facebook, yeah. So, yeah.
All that shit's gonna get back, bro. He's gonna sing that song.
Dude, just the intro was like, that's gangster.
Yeah. Yo soy negro, claro, afroamericano, corazón y alma, muy mexicano. Yo monto a caballo, peleo mis gallos, allá con los paisas y es en la rifado. Cuento con respaldo de los michoacanos, Sinaloa, Jalisco, me están apoyando. Yo canto con banda o con el norteño. But it's badass, bro. Comenzar desde abajo siempre es complicado. Yo le vivo agradecido quien me da la mano. Negro claro, les recalco, aquí está mi mano. Negro claro que respeto a los mexicanos. Like, it's a fucking badass song.
Beautiful, dude.
Yeah, but
he's paying his homage.
That's what it is.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Okay, look.
And that's where you get the love from people.
I have a lot of fucking questions. I know we don't have a lot of time left and everything, and fucking fucked up
we
major.
could fucking part two.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll save that question for the future. Yeah. But guys, last question. I always ask this question. It's a big question. It's a little ridiculous, but like, what is the meaning of life to you?
What does it mean? That's crazy how you ask me that, because like I've been at this, I'm 25.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm supposed to be thinking about that shit right now, but I've been like thinking about that, you know, like life. Like there has to be something more to life. Like if you think about it, we're born, we reproduce, we grow old, and we die. And it's just that cycle, you know? But I'm saying, like, bro, everybody, like, there's a reason why you were born, I was born, he was born, he was born. Like, we're just not some fucking microorganism that just came about and we're, like, bro, we have a meaning. And I've been thinking about that a lot, like, really hard. And then, like, I lost my mom last month. My mom passed away. And it made me, like, I was, like, not even worried about that because I was stressed about other shit. But it made me, boom, back to that, you know, and about me, myself, like, fuck. Like, I can't believe that I look at my kids and I'm like, damn, my daughter's starting school this year. My daughter's 4. That's 4 years, like, damn, and it doesn't even feel like it. Like, it feels like, you know, I graduated, like, 3 years ago. And I graduated fucking 7 years ago. Like, time is just flying by so quick. I look at my dad now. And it's funny because I got COVID in December. And I gave it to my baby mama, obviously because we live together. And she watches, well, she used to watch his foster kids. So, se la pasó a sus foster kids y se la pasó a él. Y luego a él, a mi abuelo. And my dad, he was so upset because I was so, like, I felt so bad that I had given them a fucking virus that's killing people. And I was like, fuck, like, what is all my fault, you know? And it was around Christmas time. My dad's birthday's on Christmas. He's never had a birthday party. Because his birthday is always on Christmas. And he said his only memory is, as a child, is fucking getting one. You think he would get double the presents, no, getting one present. Presents wrapped half Christmas, half birthday. And then all of his family being there eating barbecue. And that at fucking 10 o'clock, then that's when they said, oh, that's right, happy birthday. It is your birthday. Like all late, you know. So I was planning on doing my dad a birthday party and all that shit, you know. Entre todos mis hermanos. And no se hizo because of me. You know, and that, you know, I got COVID and that shit. And then my dad, I didn't speak to him for like the first week that he had COVID because I couldn't speak to him. I felt so bad. And I finally called him. He said, oh, fucking, thanks for fucking checking up on me. Like, I could have been dead already, you know, like, my dad has sleep apnea. He has breathing problems, you know. So he sleeps with a machine, like to keep oxygen flowing through his to his brain, through his lungs while he sleeps. Because he stops breathing. He technically dies in his sleep every night. And when they did tests on him, he died in his sleep 27 times when he was at the hospital.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so he has to have machine costs fucking $1,500. Has to have that machine, right? My dad's telling me, dude, like, I don't know, like, I'm like, what if I pass away? Like, I'm old. And I'm like, I'm thinking, I'm to 25, like, you're not old. Like, you don't, I don't look at my dad like you're fucking old. You're my dad. You're not old. And I'm thinking he's fucking like 40 something, like 39. Like, I don't know why that fucker had that thought in my head. Like, it's just something you don't think about.
It'd be like that sometimes.
And fucking, my dad's like almost 50. Like, fuck, he is getting up in age, bro. My grandpa is like 70 something, bro. Almost in his 80s, bro. So I really don't think about it because I see them every day. So you don't see them aging, bro. It took me to seeing this picture right here, dude. Look at this, dog. Look at this picture, bro. This is me. I really don't have that many pictures of me and my dad. Because I was a mama's boy. Pero está completamente canoso. And I didn't even know that. I hang around him so much, bro, and I never noticed how. Look at these fucking gray, dude.
You know what it is, bro? Our dads are our superheroes.
Yes, bro. And I'm like telling them, like, bro,
we think our dads are gonna last us forever.
Forever, bro. And that, me losing my mom, bro, made me fucking think. Yeah, and like, I looked at each and every one of my family, and I don't know if this is weird or if this is normal, but I looked at all of my family members, and I'm like, fuck, like, bro, they're just, this life, this is a cycle. What I've been thinking about, like, when we're born, we reproduce. It's a cycle. You grow old and then you die. Like me, I think what helped me too with my mom's passing is I knew that eventually my mom was gonna pass away. And just like I know my dad's gonna pass away. You know? Everybody, we all have to die, you know? And with that being said, I try to create so much memories with my dad because when I was younger, I used to fight my dad. I'm a mama's boy, you know. My mom would always protect me, you know. And now it's al revés, you know. Like I'm always with my dad, and then I used to hate my dad, you know. When my mom and dad separated, I used to hate my dad. I thought it was all his fault, you know, from the shit my mom would put in our heads, you know. But I look at it, bro. My dad, bro, my mom left around when I was like 14, 15-ish. My dad kept us all. My dad kept us all, bro. He was working, bro. Fucking, I can say not one of my brothers or sisters are in jail. Fucking, we all, for the most part, got our shit together. Nobody's on fucking drugs. Bro, like my dad, he did a damn good job, bro. And I never had to fucking worry about if I was gonna be able to flip the light switch on and off, and if it was gonna turn on. We never had to worry about food, clothes, none of that shit, dude. And it's like, I thanked him, like, bro, like, it took my mom passing away for me to finally be able to, I had something on my chest, bro, like, I needed to, I never once apologized to him, you know, for fighting him, you know, when I was younger, you know, like my early teenage years, you know. I broke down and I cried to him and I apologized to him. I said, man, like, I love you. I never tell my fucking dad I love him, dude. Never have told my dad I love him, bro. I told him that, bro, and it made me feel, it was like a weight was lifted off my chest, bro. What I'm getting to say, bro, is I don't know what the meaning of life is, bro. You have to figure out what your meaning and your purpose is on your own. And everybody has a different purpose. I can't tell you what your purpose is. Only you are gonna be able to figure yourself out and figure what your calling is to do. My dad has foster kids. That's his calling, bro, to be a foster parent. And he doesn't do it for the money. My dad still works like 50 to 70 hours a week, bro. And he still has these foster kids, bro. And he is willing to do anything for these kids, bro. Putting them to college and all that shit, dude. And that's his calling. He said that's what my calling was, is to help kids who didn't have their parents to fucking raise them, you know? So he's doing that, and God bless him for that, you know? Me and my calling, what I say my calling for me, what I believe in my heart is I was born to sing, and I was born to sing this particular music, bro. Bro, it never once had crossed my mind before that I was gonna be singing Mexican music, bro. But I feel like, bro, when people are fucking telling you and sending you pictures of what they're learning in college, bro, and it's your fucking face on the screen, and their teacher is lecturing about you, bro, that shit, look at the hairs on my fucking standing up. That shit feels fucking good, bro. Good, dude. Like, me, I potentially have the power to be in fucking history books, dog. Like, people don't understand how big what I had the courage to do and what I did and what I'm continuing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's my calling, bro, because like there's so much division, bro, entre la raza y, you know, blacks, bro. And we're so much fucking alike, dude. Look, it's funny how I came in botines and this dude's wearing fucking Jordans, bro. It's kind of ironic, but look, bro. What I'm gonna come in here and say, bro, Mexicans talk about their botas, sus trocas del año,
La
sus
mamalona,
viejas, la mamalona, las pinches viejas, bro. Los negros hablan de sus Jordans, sus tenis, sus pinches lowriders, sus bitches. We talk about the same shit and we live the same struggle, bro. We live the same struggle, bro. Literally, bro. Back then, see, people got it twisted, bro. Or they think that in the United States of America back then, it just was whites didn't like blacks. That's it. Nah, bro. They didn't like anybody that wasn't white, bro. There's a fucking picture, bro, and the sign says no Negroes, no Mexicans, no Puerto Ricans, and no dogs, bro. Like,
they put it in the same category.
That's a fucking animal, bro.
But
see, the thing is, when they made the freaking Constitution, when they said we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, the reason why that didn't apply to slaves is because they legit looked, and this is not my opinion, this is facts, and I've learned this in school, bro. In history, I was big on history, bro. I love history, bro. And if people would look more into history, bro, we wouldn't be in a situation that we're in, bro, because history just keeps repeating itself because people ignore the history. People are so busy trying to look into the future, they're not looking back and looking at the problems that happened. That's what, bro, how long have we been fucking fighting inequality here in this fucking country, bro?
Too long. Since
the
fucking beginning,
bro. Since the fucking beginning, bro. The police were fucking created, bro. They were not called the police. They were called slave patrols. They were to catch fucking runaway slaves, bro, because that was people's property. You cannot go to somebody's fucking plantation and take their slave, bro. That's their property, bro. They looked at my people as fucking property and animals. Yeah, like a cattle, pretty much, bro.
No, yeah, I agree.
And so, same with Mexicans, bro. They took California. They took fucking Arizona from Mexico, bro. Like Texas as well. We've been oppressed in this country, bro. And what I say that they're doing is they use the fucking divide and conquer, bro. If you take a fucking red ant, a group of red ants, and you take a group of black ants, and you put them in a bottle, right? And you shake that bottle up, the fucking red ants are gonna start trying to kill the black ants, and the black ants are gonna start trying to kill the red ants. Why? Because they're gonna be thinking that that's
you aggravated.
Yeah,
like that's
but
no,
but it's the person who shook up the fucking bottle, dude. Think about that, bro, and think about it hard, bro. That's exactly what it is, bro. Like, you're told that you're different, bro, and you're told that he's your enemy and he's your enemy because,
but then you're like, but are we really?
No, we're not, bro.
And that question,
why is it that we're Mexicans are called a minority and African Americans are called a minority, but we pretty much take up most of the fucking population.
But together, we're not a minority.
We're not the minority. They're the minority and we're the majority, bro. But people will never see it like that because of the way people look, bro. But you're different. Mm-hmm. You're different. What the fuck, bro? You got 5 fingers. I got 5 fingers, bro.
Mm. Like, I mean, you are a little darker than me, bro.
Yeah, I know. But, bro, it's just your color of your skin, bro. If I cut myself right now, I'm going to bleed red. Because he's going to bleed red. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all the same. Like,
we're on this boat together. It's a journey.
At the end of the day, man, you know, just like with your question, you know, with the whole life thing, life is what you make of it, bro. What you leave behind, bro.
Get what you put into it.
And, you know, when it's time to go, you're either going to leave a bitter taste in people's mouth, and you're going to have people that are going to have nothing good to say about you, or you're going to have people that say nothing but nice things about you. At that point, I feel like you don't die, you stay living. Mm-hmm. You know, as long as you get remembered, you don't ever die.
Exactly.
You know, it's what you do here on this earth, bro. With what you've been given. You've been given an opportunity to live for as many years as you can, and just do right with it, bro. You know, because at the end of the day, when this is all said and done with, is how do you want to be remembered?
Exactly, bro.
How do you want to be remembered? You want to be remembered as that piece of shit that who took from people, who was a fucking con artist, who was a thief, who did a bunch of horrible shit, or do you want to be that man that gets remembered as a person who gave to people, who loved people, who helped out the fucking poor? I mean, hey, bro, if you ask me, I'll give anything to be remembered as that. I don't want to be remembered because, one, that's not me. I'm not like that. But, you know, at the end of the day, dude, it's what you do with what you have, man. And while we're here, let's fucking make the best of this fucking life. And yeah, dude, there's one thing. In our lifetime, we're guaranteed one fucking thing.
Death.
And that's death.
Exactly.
That's a promise. This is a one-way ticket, bro. There is no round trip. This is a one-way ticket. We come to do what we do and continue. And what is our purpose in life? Our purpose in life is to plant our seed, keep us revolving, and then we move on to our next life. Legacy. Regardless of where it is. Yeah. Or what, you know, and this is not being me being religious. Whether it's religion, alien, I could give a shit less. But I believe that after this life, we got something else to face. And this, what do you do with what you have here?
Well,
everybody gets 24 hours a day. And
so make the best out of that time.
This, bro. This shit fucking, like, when I thought about it, I was like, that's crazy, bro. There's 86,400 seconds per day.
Oh, shit.
And fucking people waste it.
Yeah.
Well,
gentlemen, that was a beautiful, you know, way to end it today. Compa Negro, it's such a pleasure, man.
My pleasure, bro.
Thank you guys for being here and just, you know, feeling the vibe, man. It's my humble canton and my humble expression. And hopefully by the time we get to our part 2, I'll have some real mics for us, you know?
For us, bro. This is cool, bro. Whatever, bro. But like, bro, you gotta start somewhere, bro. You gotta start somewhere, bro. Like,
this is awesome, man.
Bro,